What's up, y'all? Man, I had to go live real quick. You're gonna want to tag your team on this one, man. You're gonna want to tag your team on this one right now. So I'm gonna give y'all like a minute. Man, I'm gonna give y'all like a minute to go ahead and tag your team. Woo! Whoa! Man! I just watched a video. Facebook shared a memory from 1 year ago today. And the content from that video, Lord have mercy on my soul. Lord, get your team on this call, please. Please, get your team on this call. Your team needs to hear this. Get everybody that's active, is in this particular group, get them on this call right now. Man, it's possible, man. It is possible. It is possible. Get your team on here, man. I got something I wanted to talk about. I'm shaking after watching the video that popped up on my memory 1 year ago today. I'm shaking. Lord have mercy. After watching that video that popped up on my memories for today. And you may be asking, why is that? Because it's like, just look at what God can do. Man, look at what God can do if you just stay focused. Man, look at what God can do if you just stay focused. Tag your team on here, man. And I'm telling that because I want everybody to hear this, man. A year ago today, I made a video talking about the and period. Right? A year ago today, I made a video talking about the and period. And talking about how God will give you the desires of your heart. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, as we talk about the and period, from that particular video that popped up on my on my memories thing, I was talking about the and period, and what the and period is the time between when you actually said your goal out loud, when you confessed your goal, and that time until it actually comes to pass. So, there's certain things that need to take place during this period. Man, Lord have mercy. Man, so
watch out, construction on road ahead.
What needs to take place during this and period for you right now? You need to be patient. Right? You need to be very, very patient with yourself, with other people, with your current situation. You need to be patient and engage in consistent action. So what is our consistent action? Making sure that we're on IML TV, making sure that we're going through IML Academy, making sure that we're on the mentorship calls, making sure that we're on the Becoming a Network Marketing Pro calls, making sure we're on the New Wave calls, making sure that we're getting people exposed to this opportunity, that you're showing the plan, that you're making videos, that you're letting people know that you're serious about this thing. Right? That's what you do. You be patient and you engage in consistent action. So you got to be consistent. You got to be consistently doing these things, consistently getting people on these calls, consistently believing. Man, you got to consistently believe. During the and period, you have to have a great expectation. You have to have a great expectation that the things that you're going to be speaking right now, that you already have them. That the things that you're going to be speaking right now, that they are already your physical reality. Whoa! Whoa! Man, that's what you got to do right now. That's what you got to do right now during this and period. You got to be excited. You got to be excited. You got to be celebrating everybody around you. You got to be celebrating the success of the new Platinum 150s. You got to be celebrating the success of the new Platinum 600s. You got to be celebrating the success of the new Platinum 1000s, Platinum 2000s, Platinum 5000. Chairman 10s. We just had 6 Chairman 10s pop in the last 5 days. God has his hand on this thing. God has his hand on this thing, right? And that's what you got to look at right now during this period. Man, you got to be grateful. You got to be confident. You got to be confident that the people that you talk to this about, they will be ready to receive this information. Man, you have to be confident, Slim. Man. Another point I was talking about on there is how God will give you the desires of your heart. Man, God will give you the desires of your heart. Man. So how do you make it a desire? Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
So how do you make it a desire? You gotta constantly be speaking it. You gotta constantly be speaking it. Even if you can't see it. Even if you can't see it. You need to constantly be speaking it. Man. Oh man. You need to be speaking out loud how your family is free from this. You need to be speaking out loud how nobody will ever have to work a job again as a result of you paying the price. You need to be speaking out loud all the people that you'll have the chance to help because you paid the price. You need to be speaking that thing. You need to be speaking that thing, and it's okay. You might be at work looking at this, man. You know, I don't know where you're looking at this right now, and it may not look good right now. It may not look good right now, but it's okay. It is okay. If you can be somebody that can see darkness but speak light, you will become a mastermind and a master of all things. If you can become somebody that your situation can be dark right now, but you can see light, you will become a mastermind and a master of all things. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So just understand that, man. It's cool if you're blowing accounts right now. It's cool if people quitting your business. It's cool, right? If your family not seeing the vision, it's cool. As an entrepreneur, you have to understand that you're gonna be misunderstood for a long period of time. So if these things are happening right now, it is okay. But what did God say? I ain't say this. What did God say? I will give you the desires of your heart. So if you can fight through what's going on right now, if you can fight through the words that's going on in your head right now, right? And if you can just, put emotion behind your goals and the things that you're excited about, and you go out there and you take the action. You go out there and you take the action, and you're excited while you're doing it. You have a pleasing personality while you're doing it. Man, you're coming from a place where you have an incredible work ethic. Nobody will outwork you. You have a positive mental attitude. And you're going to make it happen, man. And you're going to make it happen. You are going to make it happen, man. It's just so crazy looking at that video, and what you'll learn is your belief system is a muscle. Your belief system is a muscle that you constantly have to grow. Like I'm about to get ready to go to the gym, and there's certain weight training that needs to take place in order for the muscles that I'm looking to grow, for those things to grow. So there's certain weight training that needs to take place in your life for your belief system to grow, so you can have an unwavering faith as you do this. That's why we're telling you guys to read these books, man. That's why we're telling you guys to listen to these audios. We're not saying it for our health, man. Listening to Conceive, Believe, and Achieve last year, And listening to the I Believe Code last year is what even got me through 2017. Is what even got me and my family through 2017. That's why we're telling you that you have to fortify your belief system. You have to constantly be submerging your subconscious with this information. I don't say this stuff for no reason. I don't say this stuff for no reason. And I'm emotional because I'm just thinking, man, look at what God can do. I remember listening to those audios, man, and I remember when my mom got evicted, and I wasn't in position to help. You know, because I wanted to be in a place to where I could have put them in a crib. Man, I remember that. I remember when my wife had that crazy anxiety attack and lost her job, like right when we were getting this thing going. I remember all that, man. And what kept me going through all of that was the information that I continuously downloaded in my mind, continuously growing my belief system, continuously growing that muscle, that belief system. And that's what I got for you right now on this call right now. That was exactly 1 year ago. And fast forward to now, I'm just looking at how I speak different, I walk different, I talk different, I exude a different confidence. I have a pleasing personality all the time, regardless if people are talking down on me, right? I know that regardless of whatever's going on, I need to have an incredible work ethic, right? And I know that I'm always, no matter what, going to have a positive mental attitude. So if it's tough for you right now to have those kind of things, to do those kind of things, you need to find the post that I put in here, and you need to listen to the audio of the month. You need to be reading the book of the month. More importantly, listening to the audio of the month. Because what needs to happen right now is you need to be doing everything in your power to fortify your belief system. To fortify your belief system, guys. It's happening. God has his hand on this thing. Like when you look at, you know, the caliber of people that are joining us in business, when you look at the caliber of the events that are taking place right now, when you look at the caliber of leadership, when you look at the caliber of what's going on right now, guys, we're in position. Man, we are in position. We were just on a coaching call with Les Brown. Look at what God can do. Look at what God can do. I remember when Les Brown made a live video around that time last year, and he was going through the little prostate cancer thing, and he thought he wasn't gonna make it. And the belief and conviction that he had as he was on that Facebook Live, the belief and the conviction that he had after doctors told him, man, you might not make it to see 2019. You might not make it to the summertime. And this guy was excited. He was enthusiastic, right? He said, if today is my day, then this is how people will remember me. People will remember me as somebody who was continuously pouring into people, somebody who made sure that I lived my dream, somebody who made sure that I lived on purpose, somebody who made sure that my dream didn't die with me. Man. So it's all good, right? You may be looking at this, you may have a couple of dollars in your pocket. You may not know how you eat lunch today. You may not know if it's lunch or gas today. You may not know, right? You may be a government employee, haven't got paid in a month. You may not know how your bills will be getting paid. There's a lot of things that you may not know. But I'm here to tell you, man, if you can just stay focused, if you can just stay focused on your dream, if you can just stay focused on the person that you need to become in order for your dream to manifest, if you can just stay focused and continue to have faith, continue to pray, continue to speak with belief, conviction, right? You'll be able to make your goals and your dreams a reality. And what will give you peace is the fact that God said it. I didn't say it, God said it. He said, I will give you the desires of your heart. So getting off of this particular call today, you need to do what's required to get that desire into your heart. How do you get the desire into your heart? What's your desire? Say your desire is Chairman 10. How do you get Chairman 10 into your heart? Lord, I'm so happy and grateful now that because I went to IML Go Beyond, I'm a Chairman 10 leader who has developed 10 platinum 1,000 and above in my IML organization. As of March 1st, 2019, you speak that. You speak that over and over and over and over and over again, regardless of how you feel. Regardless of how you feel, you continue to speak it. Right? You continue to speak it even when the mood has left that you said it in. Even after you got hyped up at the event and you came home and it was challenges instantly. You speak that thing. You speak that thing. You speak that thing. And you take action. Don't just be talking and don't do shit. You speak that thing and you take action. God responds to people that got balls, per Alex Morton. Alex Morton told me God responds to people that got a pair of balls. What does that mean for you? That means that you're somebody that whatever you say, you go out and do it. You go out and do it. Regardless if you're afraid, regardless if you don't know how it's gonna happen, you just go do it. And you'll notice that people, places, things will just start moving into your life. Everything that you need will start moving into your life. The people that aren't for you will just leave your life. They'll just leave. Like, you won't have to fight them. They'll just leave. The people that aren't for you. The people that are for you, they'll just start coming, man. Like, it's you're gonna be like, man, where were you this whole time? Right? But you were ready to receive them, and they were ready to receive you as well. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on the souls that's on this call, man. So, it's possible. It is possible for you, man. It's possible. You can live your dream. You can make this thing happen. Excuse me. You just got to have vision. You just got to have vision. Jaleesa made she shared a video from when we were in Vegas last year. And that was crazy because we're going to be in Vegas this coming month in March. And you look at the people that were in Vegas. And you look at who's on the team now. And there's probably only 4 or 5 people that were in Vegas that are still currently on the team now. And why did those other people leave? Right? Why did those other people leave? Because they lacked vision. And without vision, my people will perish. So the only thing that's gonna make you lack vision is if you don't have your goals and your dreams in front of you. That's the only thing, right? You will lack vision if you don't have your goals and your dreams in front of you. If you're talking about being a chairman, but you can't see it all the time, if you can't feel it all the time, if something happens, it's going to knock you out of the business. If you're talking about being a successful and profitable trader and, you're not doing what's required to fortify your belief system, if you blow an account, you'll be out of the business. So that's why the audios are the most important. Not even David, Gary McSween talked about this in Atlanta. He said that the glue in your business will be personal development, getting people sold out to personal growth. Because if you're not growing, you're dying. And I got emotional and am emotional doing this call because I was looking at the person who I was then, and I can clearly see the growth. And it's exciting. And I know regardless of whatever is going on, I know that the things I'm speaking will come to pass. I know that I'm speaking, that I'm so happy and grateful now that my wife and my daughter have the ability to travel the world with me all the time. And I know it's happening because I'm speaking all the time. I know that I'll have this Rolls Royce, right? I can feel this thing. I'm in a Nissan right now, but it's a Rolls Royce. Does that make some sense to you? I'm very, very clear. You need to get very, very, very clear. My wife and I went to the Rolls Royce dealership a couple months ago, and I licked the tires. The rims. Why did I do that? Because I knew that if it's something that I want, I need to get it around my 5 senses. I need to put my 5 senses, right, around the things that I want. And I want a Rolls Royce. So I need to see this thing. I need to feel it. I need to taste it. I need to touch it. So that's what I got for you tonight, man. Or today. Shit. Whatever it is. This morning. Whatever. Go taste. Go feel. Go touch. Whatever your goals are, man. Commit to personal growth. Commit to becoming a better version of yourself, and you'll just start seeing what God can do, man. You will just start seeing what God can do. Man, it's funny because I had an engagement this morning, and the engagement was actually scheduled for tomorrow. Right? Drove an hour out. Engagement was actually scheduled for tomorrow. And, it got made fun of real quick too, actually. But it's cool. Because I have a pleasing personality. Right? I have a pleasing personality. I know regardless of what's going on, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be grateful. Because it can be different. It could be different. So find something to be happy and grateful for today. And reevaluate where you were a year ago and look at where you are right now and ask yourself, did I grow or did I deteriorate? Did I die? Right? And what's so powerful is, right, is if you didn't perform to your best potential, if you weren't growing in 2017, 2018, if you're still alive right now, if you're on this call right now, you still have a shot. Man, that'll get you fired up. You still have a shot. God's not done with you. There's still people that need to hear your voice. There's still people that need to hear your message. God's not done with you. So if you feel that you didn't have the growth that you needed, 2017, 2018, 2019 is your year. 2019, the year of the dream. 2019, the year of the dream. So you have to claim that for your life right now. You have to claim that, man, 2019 is my year. 2019 is the year of the dream. 2019 is the year that everything that I said will come to pass. So that's why you need to make sure that you're only speaking to your goal. Don't ever speak to the negatives. Don't ever speak about the negatives. Speak to it. Right? We all have challenges, right? We're all adults here, right? A lot of us had children, responsibilities, things happen. Speak to it. Put the work in and sit back and look at what God would do for you. Sit back and look at what God will do for you, man. We're about 40 days out from I'm Male Unleashed. Get your tickets. Get your tickets, I'm Male Unleashed. You want to make sure that you're there. And the reality is, I'm always selling out to big events because big events is what fortified my belief system. I remember when I first saw network marketing in 2012, and I used my I skipped out on paying my phone bill to get started with that particular business. And they were like, big event, you got to get to the big event. And I didn't see the value at that time, but I was like, okay, let me get to this big event. And I got there. You know, I spent my last, I gave somebody $25 to sleep on their floor in their hotel room. The only food we ate was the continental breakfast that was there at that particular time. We all piled up. It was about 20 some odd people, 25 people in the 16-seater van driving from Maryland to North Carolina. And we got to this event. And I saw people that looked like me. I saw people that speak like me. I saw people that came from the same kind of backgrounds as me, and they made it happen. And I remember bawling out, crying, and I remember, you know, saying to myself, like, man, you know, this is for me, you know, this is going to be my shot to be able to pour into people. This is going to be my shot to be able to, you know, live my purpose for what God has for me. This is going to be my shot to be able to impact millions of people. And this is your shot as well. So I definitely want to meet you at that next big event. You want to tag your team to this. I'm going to put this on my YouTube. So there's a recording as well. But guys, we're so fired up, man. I don't think I could be any more fired up about what's going on, about what God is doing in our lives. And you just got to stay focused. You just got to put massive action towards what you're going after. Have a pleasing personality, have a positive mental attitude, and have an incredible work ethic. Put your head down, and you'll be able to look up and see what God has done for you, man. So King As I cut the check, signing out. Let's get it.